Just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Detroit Pistons. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bagley, and it's Joseph in at the 1. And for the Celtics, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's MP in at the point guard position. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them too, with 88% from the line.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now Horford. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A shot by Williams, no good. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He wants his guys to be disruptive at both ends. There's just one problem. Coach said Al Horford does a great job of settling down his teammates, protecting the ball, and making shrewd decisions. When he's on the floor, it's harder to force them into mistakes. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Cunningham looking it over. Poked away. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Goes up, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Pass to Tatum. On the wing, MP. Lock at 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Cunningham with it. Brown on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Jalen Brown.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That's good from Cunningham. Lee's checked in for Joseph. Good on both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Williams with the block. They recover it.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside Tatum.
2 minutes.
The three from MP. Rebound by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
With a floater. No good from Lee. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The drive by MP. Banked in off the glass. MP. He's got 6 points.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And a new group in.
Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Diallo kicks to Joseph. And there's the pass to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Bagley trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Stewart.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
They've got Horford. Brown out there with MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Axers in the game for the Celtics.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble. The shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the 76ers was a revelation. He ended up with 21 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Cunningham.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Cunningham. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Right wing. Oh, here's Diallo. He's covered by Brown. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So it's the Pistons now. Clock at 4. Joseph finds Diallo. Shoots over Brown. Diallo, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's good. 2 points. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Detroit, no good that time either. Floats it up for Williams.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in at the one spot. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Williams gets the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Cunningham passes to Bay. There's the try. Al Horford with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brown dishes to MP. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trail by 14. Bay kicks to Cunningham. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Austin Mick.
Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left to play in the third. He feeds it to Williams. Tatum passes to MP. On the wing, MP. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Cunningham inside. He's got 10. Now here's Diallo. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Then it's MP. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard position. And Joseph kicks to Cunningham. Inside. They get it back. A second chance effort, and it's Bagley getting it to go.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Tatum passes to MP. And the three off target.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Diallo. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
MP against Joseph. Over to the wing. Back to MP. Celtics passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Loud pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Joseph has an open look, and the three ball is good.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. MP against Joseph. Tatum finds MP. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Diallo the pass to Joseph. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Boston leading by 10. Loads it up for Williams. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Williams kicks to Horford. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And the rejection by MP. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Smart's checked it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. He's tightly guarded. Count that one. Cunningham's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
From deep. No good. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.